Hello. Good morning, everyone. I have to oh, that's the wrong camera. Hi, everyone. It is planting stream today. And I've just finished coffee. So, no more coffee. I forgot which buttons were which buttons. I was like, oh, camera. And it was like, nope, not that one, this one. But let's do this. That's what I have out right now. But that's really wide. And it makes it feel lonely in here. But I set everything up. Time to plant coffee. I could grow coffee beans. So we're going to be planting these today, and like I said in the Go Live message, no garden this year, but I do have 8 containers. So we're going to be planting the different herbs I got today, and I've only grown 3 of these things, 4 of these things. So half of these are new to me. So we'll see. Yesterday I filled all of these with fresh soil, with potting soil. And I also prepped, 2 things are going to be seed, and one of them needed to be soaked and refrigerated overnight. So I did that. That's what this little dish is here, that you can kind of see here. So I did that. So I have a couple alerts to read, and then I suppose we'll get started. And after I get started, I'm going to have dirt all over my hands, so I'm not really going to be able to touch the computer a whole lot. I suppose that's a problem, but it's fine. It will be fine. So we have a 23-month resub from Barbarian Rex, 26 months from DevSets, 27 from Elfie Goldfish, and 27 from AidenC97. Thank you all. Chaz, please touch computer. Yeah, Chaz can help. I do have gardening gloves, but they're not like surgical gloves, you know? Like, there's still gonna be dirt everywhere. But I did lay out this plastic tablecloth, and I'm probably gonna have to stand for this. Yeah, I don't know. Well, my head cut off? Yeah, a little bit. It's fine. So we're gonna start with this one because this one requires the least amount of dirt getting on my hands. And where's my fullest container? Is that the one on the floor? No, it's this one. Ugh. So these are, how big are these? These are 10-inch pots. Yeah. And there's like 7 quarts of soil in these approximately. Let me grab some gloves, because it'll at least prevent most of the soil from getting under my fingernails. And that's better than nothing. I also might want a trowel. I don't know. What else do I have in here? Oh, I have these guys. Do you guys remember when I made these guys? These little guys? I have them. They've been sitting out in the garden. So before the landlord may or may not get rid of the garden, I pulled them out. And I figured that they could live in these planters. We have a 26-month resub from Jet Brower. Good morning. Let me go set the electronics away from the soil. And maybe also my water bottle. That can live down here. Cool. So this first thing is, what is this? Shiso, which is like Japanese basil, essentially. It's a little bit different. Oh, it's deer resistant? Oh, I could have grown this outside last year. And the directions on the packet say store in refrigerator, soak for 12 to 24 hours, press into soil. Like, you don't have to bury these, and they're super tiny. Do I have any yard toast? That's way too big. So these are super tiny. They look like little poppy seeds. Let's go to this. See how tiny they are? They're ultra tiny. So I did soak most of them in water, but I figured that I would just kind of do some of them that way and some of them not. We have a 26-month resub from Spinatrap. Good morning. I grabbed the other glove. I had 2 right hand gloves. And we have 26 months from Lunar Pearl. Who says plants? Good morning. So my plan is just to kind of sprinkle these on top and then just kind of pat them down. And I'm not going to water anything here because then I have to carry the heavier planters out. And that seems like work. And also then I risk spilling water everywhere. So we're just going to do it outside later. Why is my landlord getting rid of the garden? The garden is falling apart because I assume termites, or maybe they didn't use the right lumber to build it, whoever built it. And I don't really know who built it. So, I just figure that it needs to probably go away or get fixed, and it's probably easier for them to get rid of it instead of fixing it. Imagine the water in your hearts. We have a 27-month resub from Bored Turtle. Good morning. So half of these seeds I'm putting in are dry from the packet, and the other half are according to direction. And I don't really know the best way to get these out of here. Like, see? I soaked them overnight and put them in the fridge like the packet said. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna... Oh, now they're all stuck to my hand. That not do anything. Oh, I have paper towel. I did think slightly ahead. Dump them in? Yeah, I could dump them, but then, like, they're all gonna be in the same spot. So my next thought is, like, see, here's one. It was on my hand. Like, sieve them out? Like, I can get a little bit of water in this container. Maybe. See, I wasn't quite sure what to do with this. This is why I grabbed a plastic tablecloth. Because I'm getting them on my hands, and then I'm just kind of trying to sprinkle them on the soil. This is tense music, but it goes with this activity, I think. Because now I just have the shiso leaves all over, or seeds all over my fingers. I'll take this song. Okay, I poured some of the water in, which lets me grab more of the seeds. Normally I'm not growing things that need to soak overnight. Okay, this is working. There's only a little bit of water, so I'm just grabbing what seeds I can and then flicking them off my fingers into the soil. We have a 22-month resub from Rebel Tech TV. Good morning. Normally I'm working with starts and not seeds. Okay. That was mildly successful. Let's move on to something I can actually plant and not struggle with.
And then it says to press these into the soil. Do not cover. I wanted to be able to see if there was any on my hands, which is why I didn't put the gloves on. Okay, that's done. So this container can go away. Just replace it with this one. And I'm gonna put these little guys in this because then I'll remember which one it is. So I'm just gonna shove them in there. All right. Part of my shirt is a bike. It's a bike. This was the bike ride I did a few weeks ago. What was this? No, May 4th in the rain. We have a 27-month resub from Rowlet Hoot. Good morning. All right, this is cilantro. And these need to be 1/2 inch deep. These are much bigger seeds, so much easier. Lovely bike shirt. Not every like foot race or bike ride has a good shirt design. This is one of the better ones. Korean barbecue herb mix. These are the only ones that fit that, I think. Raven Rock Ramble. It's is it a state park? I think it's a state park, or is it like a county park? Raven Rock Ramble is a nature park south of Raleigh. This doesn't take too long. Do you think you'll paint your nails? No, probably not, because all of that is upstairs. This is hard to do. We're gonna do one glove hand. So I'm just gonna kind of make little indents. And then we'll just put a few in each. Painting with dirt today. So this is cilantro seed. So it's coriander. And I put 3 in each of those holes, and that was not enough. So I'm gonna make a few more. And I realized when I went to the garden center that it's a little bit late for getting things because they did not have much left. But I at least got what I wanted. There. We have a 25-month resub from Tokunut. Good morning. And then I'm just going to lightly cover that. And just kind of pat it down. And I will water that later. Okay, this one's set. We're gonna rotate. Because then I know which one was which. I'm gonna tuck the cilantro packet under that. We have a 26-month resub from JF Samilla. Good morning. Good morning to you. See, the problem is I was busy and the porch needed to be cleaned before I got to this task. So once I got to that task, it was fine. All right, so we need to dig a hole because now we're going into the actual plants I have instead of just the seeds. And the problem with this right now is that this soil is quite dry. What is this piece of plastic in here? That doesn't need to be in there. And I'm doing my best to not make a mess because I normally don't do those indoors. I'm just gonna make a hole about the size of the planter. And we're gonna start with this one because it's right here. This is tarragon. Pull out this because I will want that. And it's not too root bound. We're gonna open it up just a little bit though. And we're gonna tuck it right in there. And then just tuck it in. At some point I might prune some of this down a little bit. It looks like it lost its main stem, so it has all these little side shoots. Probably should have noticed that when I bought it, but it was the better looking one of the few that were there. Yeah, it looks like it lost its main stem at one point. So this is a sun to part shade. Oh, this will do great on the porch. I have all of these things that probably also need to come off. Yeah. Did this one have one? Alright, rotate here. We have a 27-month resub from Harumi Kindle. Good morning. This isn't the only stuff I want to plant. It's not going to be next week for the next one, but because I have to get some other stuff. But I do want to do some more planting, but house plants. We have a 27-month resub from Dark Overlord. Good morning. Oh, that's a cute emote. I've given up on the trowel. I'm just going to use my hands. And next is going to be this one because it's next closest to me. This is Italian parsley. Yeah, this will also be good. Sun to part shade. You seem a little root bound. Come on. So I told you guys the garden is getting like dismantled. Hopefully eventually the landlord does that instead of just leaving it to rot in the yard and for the HOA to get mad. But the parsley I planted last year from seed is growing this year, and somehow a tomato plant is surviving. So I might have a few cherry tomatoes that I get to have. There. Tuck the parsley in. Tuck the parsley note in. And we'll rotate to the next one. And like, I'm gonna give it a few days so I don't stress it out too much, and then I'll probably pluck things like this. The deer will get a little tomato treat. That's the thing they cared about the least. Does this have a paper that fell off already? Yeah. I think I might have a little jumping spider friend on the mint. There's a hair on me and it's tickling. I just saw that little jumping spider and I was like, wait, spider. All right, next. This is lemon verbena. Verbena. So this one needs more sun than the other two so far. So this one will have to go, I should dig a hole first. This one will have to go closer to the sun on the porch. It smells really good. There's a big piece of mulch in this. Let's tuck you on the side. Bugs and arachnids are what scare me from gardening. I try just to not think about it and just be like, this is a helper. Oh, you are quite root bound. Yeah, you are more root bound than the other ones were. Smells really good. That's the cool thing about planting herbs, is they always have a nice scent. This one's pretty. It feels more like a houseplant. All right, next, I'll probably do the mint. I didn't even have a runaway mint. This mint is actually, I'll show you, mint gets crazy if you're not careful. I do not recommend planting it in the ground. Shoot. But like, see this mint? See how it has all these little shoots growing off of it? That's why mint is terrifying. It gets everywhere. Yeah, I got a little jumping spider friend making a little plant up here, make a little house up here. Just a little tiny guy. Like, this plant is planted from the side, so it's just putting up all these shoots, so I just gotta figure out how to get this in the ground. Vagabond, I don't know why you're acting like mint is the worst. I do not like mint. I like mint candy and some mint desserts, but I really don't love mint. This is mostly for Chaz, is this plant. Mojito party, yeah. See, I don't love mojitos. Look how root bound this thing is. Like, it even grew a big root all the way around. So I'm not really worried about this mint plant. It's gonna do just fine. Is a little jumping spider still there? Where did you go? Did you jump off? Did you hide somewhere else? I do not see you. Okay. was tiny. Yeah, there's lyrics. My hands are too full of dirt right now. I might be able to... Yeah, I can do that. We have a 27-month resub from Jamie. Good morning. Can I skip? That's better. All right, 2 more. I see a little spider on the Verbania too. All right, rosemary. Prefers good soil. Uh-huh. Ooh, that has a lot of loose soil. I didn't really plant a hole big enough for this one, or dig a hole big enough. So these are probably all gonna have a little bit of transplant shock. Least amount of mess possible. All right, last one. I think I filled these containers just a little too full of soil. Just a little bit. All right, lastly, we have basil. Also quite root bound. There we go. That's all of them. And because I know the mint can handle it, I'm just going to sprinkle all this dirt on top of the mint plant. I was reading this. It says, a must for the kitchen herb garden. Goes with any Italian dish. The ink on this is not very easy to read. There we go. So that's everything. That went way faster than I thought it would. That's fine. All right, so what's going to happen next, off camera that you won't see, is I'm going to take all 8 of these and take them to the porch, and I'm going to water them all. Plastic has a static, and the dirt is like staticky, and like jumped to me. Interesting. So I'm gonna water all of these on the porch where I can get water everywhere, especially the seeds because they will need to get damp to germinate. And yeah, they're gonna probably go through a little bit of transplant shock, which means they'll look kind of bad for a few days and then they'll do better. I think this one is my favorite looking because it looks more like a house plant. It's kind of pretty. Everything, and the tarragon looks that way too. So yeah, houseplants, a lot of indirect light. Yeah. Sometimes they want to be in bright but not direct like orchids, because orchids will burn. They do not like bright sun. They like bright sun, but not to be in it. They will get burnt. Cool, so that was fast. Let's do a roll, because I don't think I can roll from here. And then we'll talk about what's coming up. Thank you guys. Things that are coming up. Tonight we are playing more Mario Kart World, and I'm very excited to see more of that because I keep seeing little clips of it on like the shorts and like For You pages, and I'm like, no, I can't spoil myself. So I'm excited to play through more of that. It's been very close between Steven and I of who's winning, so I'm excited to see if one of us can pull ahead, hopefully me, in Mario Kart racing. Monday I will be playing something. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I am looking at Genesis games. I'm looking at a few older games just to play for fun. Next week stuff should be normal, and then on next Friday I might start a new painting. I haven't decided yet. I do want to do some houseplants. What is that? There's a bug. What are you? You're an interesting bug. I'm gonna have to look you up. I don't think I've seen one like you before. You kind of look like an earwig. Interesting. Alright. There's a little bug on the parsley. Is it our spider? No, it's not the spider. I don't know where the spider's gone. I'll either find him or he'll make a new home somewhere. So I will see you all tonight for Mario Kart. So I hope you tune in for that. And if you missed it, there's a time-lapse out for the spider web painting. It's actually probably the same kind of spider that's living on the mint right now. It's the same style of web that they make. So check that out, and if you are interested in the original, you can check out the eBay link. But otherwise, I guess I will see you guys tonight for Mario Kart fun. I don't know, I guess my suggestion is to go get something done today, because I'm going to join an online meeting for a while and then maybe clean the sunroom because it's full of drywall dust and a little bit of insulation, which is not great. So that's my plan for today. Have a good Monday. I will see you guys later tonight.